made it to Great Sand Dunes, and out on the Sand Ramp Trail, making my way towards my first campsite. It's about 7 miles in. On the drive down, I remembered to print out my backcountry permit. I forgot my National Parks Pass. The wonderful ranger at the entrance station told her I forgot it. She asked me if I could describe it. I could. She said, well, I believe you. So that was good. Stopped at the visitor center. I tried to get a conditions update, and sounds like we're gonna get down to around 15 degrees tonight. There is a creek that's running out here, so see if I can get a little water from there. I've got about 3 liters with me right now, just because I didn't know what the conditions would be. And that'll get me through the first night anyway. So here we go. About another 6 miles to the campsite. And I'll see you a little bit further down the trail. You guys are right on the trail. Well, I was a little concerned about water coming out here. Everything getting a little dry. But in talking with the ranger, he said this creek might be running. So this one's the one that might be running. I think my other water sources ought to be okay. Got about a mile to go here to the campsite. Made it to the backcountry sites. Whew, it's pretty tough. Yeah, being called the Sand Ramp Trail, the whole thing is in fact sand, which means if you do come out here, it's going to take you a little bit longer, and it's going to be a little bit more effort than you think to get out here. It's 7 miles to get to this backcountry site, but man, it feels a lot worse. Anyway, I'm going to get campsite set up and start thinking about some dinner here pretty quick. I am hungry. All right, made it to camp. Got myself some water boiling. Gonna have some Ready Wise lasagna. Got the sun setting over there behind me. Tent set up over here. Ready to settle in for the evening here. Of course, I don't even think it's 5 o'clock yet, but I might try to grab some pictures of this sunset, see what that looks like. Temperature's dropped quite a bit here in the past 30 minutes or so. Maybe that's just because I stopped moving, I don't know. But got the old puffy on, starting to warm up a little bit and get a warm meal in me. And yeah, see how this new sleeping bag works out for me. Got a Magma 15 degree. I'll double up on the sleeping pads, and hopefully that'll keep me warm. Anyway, sun's doing some interesting things here. I'm gonna see if maybe I can take a picture or two. All right, good morning. Pretty chilly this morning. Got down into the probably around 15 degrees and a little frost on the tent. My feet are just now kind of waking up, but the sun's coming up and hopefully it'll start getting a little warmer. Sleeping bag kept me warm, so that's good. Just got to go about another mile and a half down the trail to get to my next campsite. I'm almost thinking I just want to move down there first and then have breakfast. I kind of want to get moving so I can warm up a little bit. Pretty good sunset last night. Got up in the middle of the night to do a little astrophotography, so we'll see how those turn out. I got to do a better job of moisture management today. I got my fleece, which is back there somewhere. Got it all sweaty, and when I left it out to dry, it froze. So I got to do a better job of making sure I'm not sweating too much. Oh, fresh deer prints in the snow here. All right. All right, made it to Cold Creek campsite. The creek is back that way, and it wasn't a mile and a half, it was 3 miles from my other campsite, which I knew. I slipped my mind, I guess, which means I'm pretty hungry because I skipped breakfast, so I might have a combo, a little brunch here. I don't know, I might find a place over in the sun to have lunch. Got camp all set up here. I'm gonna wander down the trail just a little bit here, see if I can make it to the Sand Creek campsite. Make sure I didn't miss out on anything there. Let me take you along for the ride. The trail out to Sand Creek campsites is not very well marked. This is the first marker I've seen in a while, and well, there's not really a trail there, so I've just kind of been following the old GPS and wandering through this field. Well, I tried to find the Sand Creek campsites. According to the GPS, they should be right around here somewhere, but I couldn't find anything. So, besides that, I'm at my turnaround time. I've got to get back to camp so I can make some dinner. I guess I'll make my way. We are heading right back over there. All right, we'll see you a little bit later on down the trail. All right, made it back to camp. There's the tent. All the trails being sand, I tell you what, that makes everything just a little bit harder. So, a few camp chores here, get everything dried off, and start getting ready for dinner. Tonight I got some couscous with tuna, Snickers, because I always have a Snickers for dinner. I don't know, I think I've got some Halloween candy in there too. All in all, beautiful day. Yeah, happy to be back at camp. And I'll probably see you guys in the morning. Got myself up. Got just about everything ready to get packed up anyway. Got about 10 miles to get back out. A lot of sand walking, which is going to be kind of a pain, but that's okay. I'm going to finish packing up and see if I can get down the trail. Whew. I just came from down there. Climbing in the sand isn't much fun, but it is a good way to warm up. Just passed the Aspen campsite on the way back, and that means it's just about all downhill from here on out, which is welcome for sure. Coming up out of that Cold Creek site was pretty tough. So it's a beautiful day. I think it's in the upper 30s at this point, on its way to mid 40s. All right, almost there. Half a mile back to the parking lot. Yay, I made it back to the car. Fun times coming out to Great Sand Dunes. You get a little bit of dunes, a little bit of mountains. It ended up being a beautiful day. I think we're in the mid 40s. And now I start the drive back home. So thanks for coming along for the ride, and I'll see you on the next one.